Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The third quarterfinals of the day. FlipSid up against REMO Brave. The Brazilians bringing it to the Germans, representing the European region, who have predominantly done very well here in the Crossfire later stages. Of course, Penta reaching the finals last year. And that is a team that FlipSid knocked out early on. FlipSid already get themselves a quick, easy 3 kills. Holy moly, Zhao finally strikes. Gets himself his first one on the board, but the damage may well have been done early.
Yep, the bomb is in, the bomb is down. That's going to be a beast side now. Zhao and Aim Green have a lot to do. Both these players have done fantastic individual work for the Brazilian side, but at a 2 versus 4, they pick up the first. That's Dennis who goes down. 7 answers back, and now Zhao is good, but it's not good enough here as Snox puts the nail in the coffin there. Round number 1. I've got to say, fast-paced action here. That was over very quickly, D-Man.
Yeah, FlipSid getting in very early, aggressive stuff there. And just getting themselves a quick triple. It caused some problems. Obviously, down to a 2-on-4 defensive situation is a straight problem. This time, it's going to slow things down a little bit. They did look to get that early challenge in double doors. Didn't work out. Didn't manage to find anyone. I'm going to guess that Zhao is number 4, because I can see him sitting in the usual scope position. We haven't even had a chance to, we'll learn all the numbers at the moment because they change every time we load up. But judging by the position, it is indeed Zhao. Yeah, okay. So Zhao keeping the scope, the exact same position we saw Asuka, no, tell a lie. It wasn't Asuka, it was Rambo holding earlier on against FlipSid. And this is what I expect. I expected REMO Brave to be looking at this and maybe as soon as they knew the map, they were like, okay, what did Freedom Gaming do well, and what did they do wrong? And more importantly, honestly, they did pretty well. But here we go. It's going to be a 4-stack pushing in towards A site. They're already around there. Vinny in position. Already seeing Aim Green go down. Vinny got a lot on his shoulders here. He's played big tournament games, but the question is, can he land the shot? No, he can't. Dennis takes him down, and it's a real problem already for REMO Brave once again.
Yep, number 3 as well falls, and Maths and Ryzao have everything to do. And for me, I'm looking at the mini-map on my side. They're miles away from this. It's going to take them 15 seconds even just to rotate
FaZe
through.
is ready. Ryozao's going to come right around the corner. FaZe has already got himself set up. He's already picked one off on the cross. You can see him hopping up these double doors. This is real risky for Ryozao just to come through. He's going to be looked towards FaZe. A lot of respect between these players, expecting them to try and do something. It's down to that last man. Ryozao coming around the corner, Deagle in hand. He's going to gun down FaZe, can't get the second, and 7 will pick up the round for FlipSid. 2-0 start for the attackers.
Indeed it is. You can see there 7 commanding from the middle. And now we'll go into round number 3 with a healthy lead here. Can they go all the way? Can they really bridge a gap, put a gap between themselves and these Brazilians? We do know, and we speak to the players as well, these teams have tried to scrim each other. Obviously, the distance is difficult for them, but they've attempted it, and it goes pretty much 50-50. So, Aim Green and Vinny, they've got a bit further up. They've got to defend from a more aggressive. I say that as Vinny backs right off to that truck. And the problem is, obviously, in A is these players are so precise with the grenades, they can really take a lot of damage off the player sitting at that back truck.
The bait there, did you see that? Threw the weapon out, tried to bait somebody out, like threw the weapon, see if any gunfire would come around in the vents. So FaZe with the AK at the moment, pushing forward on the vents. So you can see he's got himself in a very aggressive position. This is a 3-man setup defense at B sites at the moment, albeit 2 can transition both players. I would tell you where they are, but they keep removing the damn names from the side and showing us this god-awful angle. You can see FaZe in the vents there. I will tell you exactly who it is that sat there. It is number 4. It is Aim Green and Zhao. They're the 2 that Aim Green is looking at popping in on.
Slow and steady wins the race is the plan that FlipSid are going for, and so far so good. 2 rounds to the good.
They're going to challenge Sniper Room. They're stacking up through the smoke. Zhao is there. Zhao is coming forward now. FaZe, is he going to be able to drop down? There's Zhao. FaZe just waiting his time. Zhao's going to get himself a little more trouble. Gets pushed back, but doesn't get taken down. Gets another one down. Zhao goes big. Damage done, maybe. But Dennis gets a quick double as they move in on site. They haven't dealt with Aim Green right now. Aim Green in the corner. They get cleared out. And now the retake chance from Maths and Ryozao.
Yep, they're pinning in. The time is ticking. But they're in good position. They can look down. And now Dennis, not only for the 3rd, also can make it for us. Ryozao almost in a bit of an impossible situation. He's pushing down from the left. Look at that. Grenades thick and fast. And another one coming in. He can't do anything. He's dodging them. He's going to be flashed. My goodness,
Dennis gets a 4th.
Again, that's the man. Fantastic stuff there as it flips to 7.
It's funny because obviously Dennis was the one that we spoke to this morning. It was like, I didn't play well yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous. Didn't spare anything well. He's been dominant today. Went massive at the end of the game against Freedom Gaming and going huge once again here. First 3 rounds to Flipside. Problems for Hemo Brave here. Now, this can be generally a fairly even map in attack and defense. This is one of the few that can be fairly even. We tend to see a lot of 5-4s, but as it stands, Flipside really started off in control of this game, and Hemo Brave not really making too much adjustments. They have moved Zhao's position again. He's now covering off the double doors. Got himself a position. It's going to be Vinny still sticking with Aim Green over A site. Vinny this time covering off the sniper nest, though, and also watching those vents where FaZe came through. But as it is, you can see it on your screen, they are going to make a push on towards B, and Ryo Zhao is going to be the first man in their sights.
Here they go, 3-man stacking up. You're going to see the grenades going in. Ryo Zhao taking the high ground here, and rightfully so here. He could pick off 1, maybe 2, but they're backing off here.
I think the smokes came down. I think they just forced the smokes out of Hemo Brave there, and it slowed things down. Now they're going to rotate back across. It's pulled, more importantly, Zhao out of position, so a couple of shots rattle off from Zhao and Vinny there as they made the cross. FaZe and Zhao actually going at it. We're not seeing it on our screens at the moment, but they're having a bit of a duel. Flash will go out, and now we're going to see the push in. Aim Green is the man to watch. Vinny's going to come down in support. He's legging it down the stairs. Snock's going to push on forwards. Aim Green's going to get a stick on the train. It's going to be good this time around for Hemo Brave. They get themselves a good couple of openers. FaZe and 7 pushing round. FaZe rushes in. Aim Green holds strong. Gets himself another big round for Aim Green there. And he deserves a couple of high fives from his captain.
Yeah, and there you go. This is the problem. If you're a European fan back home, is once you get the Brazilians hyped up, this is where they excel. Can they build upon this first one? And he sees the head.
Ooh. That
is a little bit close for comfort. And Zhao, a man with the rifle in his hand, can be very, very dangerous. We've seen it all tournament long, and this is the reason why he's in the quarterfinals, trying to book himself a
really
spot.
good movement as well. He's rotated all the way back around towards A site as well. So just gave them food for thought. Flipside there. Don't come this way. My rifle is here. Now he's pushed himself all the way around. FaZe has got himself in the vents at the moment, and FaZe goes down to Zhao. Snock, goes down to Zhao as he pushed around. FaZe still sitting in the vents. So you just saw the smoke come out there. Is it Vise that's also squeezing through? They've backed away. They've backed out of the vents, and you can see the boost coming in. So Zhao is going looking. They've completely left that area. So Zhao's not going to find anything here, as they once again stack out for A. This is something we've seen from Flipside quite regularly. It gets a spell in the regional finals, as well as obviously the Freedom Gaming match earlier on. They do like to prod and probe. FaZe once again back in the vents. Zhao is there as well, so they may run into each other as they push in, and Aim Green's getting peppered along with Vinny.
Vinny's backing him up, though, as the duo is trying to fend off Dennis and 7. One goes down. That's going to be Vinny. Can Aim Green do any better? He's already taken damage from that grenade, but he's actually fending them off just for a second.
They've stepped away.
And actually, yeah, they're looking for a flank here, maybe a late flank. There is one player hanging around, and it's Vice just above them.
Yeah.
Maybe just trying to listen out, and it could be a bit of timing on his side if he drops down.
FaZe took a lot of damage while that was going down. Managed to survive just about. It's about to jump in his face. Vice needs to back away from this one fast. He can't get out of the vents quick enough. They don't follow through. Aim Green's still going to get peppered. 7 continuing to rattle the shots off. Dennis comes in. FaZe finally comes around the side there. That's going to be FaZe. There's the rotation. That's what they needed. Ryo Zhao comes in. He can't do enough, and it's all on Zhao now. He's got Deagle in hand as he pops around FaZe. Vice putting pressure on him, starting to run him down. He knows he's got to do what he can. Chases him down with a deagle. Can't get the shots. Now has to swing around. And it will be another round on the board for Flipside.
Yeah, and one thing we didn't see on our screen there, Vice was the one obviously just hanging around in the vents. He dropped down and made a really crucial kill along with that final one. So big plays coming in from Vice that round. 4-1 already in the first half, both in score and kill death ratio for him. However, Aim Green and Vinny, these pair have been down today, but not successful on the defense.
Yeah, they've been pressured every time. It's been numbers more than anything. They've actually gone a little bit more aggressive this time, though. Aim Green's got himself, he's finally adjusted his position, so he's held the same position around the back of the train site, or whatever you want to call it, either way it is, in the sub-base, down on the side, down on the left side of A. been in the same position. This time he's gone for that close roll. So looking to flash him out by the looks of it, Aim Green. He's holding, you can see, looking towards the sniper nest and more importantly covering that vent where Vinny did, sorry, not Vinny, Vi's just dropped out of. That's the word of mouth there. Zhao, though, picked off. Vinny also taken down, and FlipSid are doing it by the numbers, and it's working out well.
Yep, Aim Green tries to just trade out one and try and get one back on the board for his team by going aggressive, but he may even make it worse if he peeks out. Now he's just going to rotate round. Watch, of course, that top vent. FaZe on your screen, though. He's already made the first blood of this round, shortly followed up by his teammate. They're 4-1 up, and they're in a 5 versus 3. This should be closed out, but it's which bomb they decide to go. Talking of the bomb, I'm just wondering exactly where that is. It's just lingering around the back.
Doesn't spawn, yeah. Still, they've left it there. Just going for picks at the moment. Now they've finally collected it. 7 is going to make his way with that bomb, and it's going to be an A-site hit once again. Aim Green is still down there. He's got Maths nearby, who's in the sniper nest at the moment. The bomb still sticking around mid and waiting. I would assume it's going to be a B hit. That's what I'm presuming. I can see them stacking out for this one. You can see on the minimap they are starting to close in. Swarm, poor old Ryozao, who's all alone. They're going to come from every direction.
Well, 25 seconds left on the clock, and here is the push. There is only one player in the back, and that's going to be number 3. It's Ryozao, and good night to him. Math does trade out. If Math serves me right, that's a double kill. And it does. 2 versus 3. He's low on health. He needs the backup of his teammate. Aim Green, get here now, he says. As he does, the grenades are flooding through. But the bomb has been planted, and now FlipSid can just hold this and play the numbers.
Yeah, it's a tough retake because they're all coming from the same direction. You get a little glimpse across the side. They need to pick up one early, and they almost did through the smoke there. Snox does get...
Well, now it looks like an aggressive defense coming out, and straight away it's Zhao pushing forward. He's put the sniper away, and pre-firing, coming in, getting some intel. I like the audacity.
They're gonna go for boost. Oh no, okay. Thought FaZe was about to boost up through the window around the side there, but he didn't work out.
I mean, the one thing that you can say is Hemo Brave have got a lot of intel from that.
I would say for FlipSid's point of view, you can see what they're doing. They're sitting back. That's what Penta did so many times against them. This happens in Europe all the time. So they've just like, we're going to back away. And we're just expecting the rush. And it didn't quite work out for them. So they kind of, that was Hemo Brave's play there. They tried to net themselves something. You can see they've just stacked up on the, you can't quite see it on the minimap. We can see it, but they stacked up 4 to push back in on Hemo Brave. Expect them to be holding that position. But Hemo Brave had already backed away, and once again FaZe jumps into vents, and again you see the just before we switch to the minimap there, you see the rifle throw to try and pull out the shot from Zhao, trying to fake the shot out and effectively say something like there's a pixel flash in front of him and try and pull the trigger. Obviously that's what he's trying to do at the moment. It's not working out, but they are in vents. He's got support. 7 and FaZe both coming through vents. It's going to be on to Vinny.
Well, the time is ticking, and still everyone's still on the battlefield. Not a single damage has been done. This is where a bloodbath can happen. FlipSid looking to put pressure on, and here they go. Dropping down. Dennis picks up the first. That's Vinny who falls. And now they'll push and put the pressure on. Matt is going to answer back, and the flash comes in. This is going to be difficult for him to get out of, but he finds the second. Vi's and FaZe combine, and now a 3v2. Matt and Ryozao have everything to do.
Oh, cracking Deagle headshot there. Matt's picking himself up, 3 already? Can't make it 4 as 7 comes leaping around the corner, and now bomb plant about to come in. It's Ryozao on the rotate, but the plant is not down yet. FaZe with the bomb is heading off towards A. Just spotted him at the side. We didn't get the glimpse of him from the angle. That's a real big close-up of Dennis there. So, all right, why not?
That just shows how close he is to his monitor.
Yeah, indeed.
He is concentrated, to say the least. As we get a nice little zoom in of the CFS2016 badge there. I do like the way it promotes itself in its own game. Very clever. However, again, more action going down in the vents. FaZe is going to be pushing through, and he has got the backup of his teammate. That's going to be Snox, I believe, just behind him. This has been pretty standard so far. They play the clock, they play it slow on the attack, and everything is going in FlipSid's favor here.
It's just the probing style that they've been using, just to slowly work the Brazilians down. And sadly for, almost sadly for the Brazilians, I would say, that they are uncharacteristically, if I can speak, not being disciplined in their defense. They're going peeking, they're going looking, and every time they look, they tend to find someone from FlipSid with the bullets in their direction. Vinny, though, gets the first one on Vise. So good start. And the first time, actually, for a long time that Hemo Brave have got themselves the first kill of the round. Vinny about to get pushed, though. He's about to get very busy. Gets himself another. Can't get the third in the end, though. Dennis will take him down. But Zhao's there with the Deagle. And this is very much in the favor of Hemo Brave. It's got to look good, but FaZe is still alive. 7 with him. And it's a 3-on-2, and don't write them off just yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Zhao's challenge there. Almost playing with a bit too much confidence, but Maths and 7 unable to exchange. 7 low on health, and even lower now as he finds the floor, but FaZe in a 1v3. Picks off one, picks off the second! And now Aim Green, he's not close. The bomb has been retrieved, and it's the decision that FaZe now does. Does he go to B, or does he chase the kill?
He's got to go. He knows it's Aim Ground alive. He knows Aim Green's been the A defender in every single round, so he knows exactly where he is. So, okay, get myself a position and make it very hard. And now odds stack very much in FaZe's favor.
Tongue twister.
Yeah, he's in the effectively defensive position in a one-on-one. Aim Green's got to check every single angle, every single corner. And if FaZe has planted it correctly, surely just got a glimpse of him there, yeah. Aim Green knows exactly where he is. Now, actually, it's a problem for FaZe because he's got to go for the peak. But, oh, wow, he's just landed that little single shot, and it's a perfect headshot in the end. 10-5 for FaZe. And 7-1 on the attack. This is starting to become a bit of a landslide, despite the fact these rounds are going close.
Very, very close. And I've got to say, it's a 1v3 for FaZe there. Yeah. That is not an easy round to pick up. It should have gone in Hemo Brave's favor, but it didn't. The European side coming out strong here, asserting their dominance. And for me now, this round is clinical. If this does go in favor of FlipSid, Hemo Brave, they can go on a bit of a run, but 8-1 going in at the half is just so difficult mentally to get over. You can see, oh my goodness, that's not what Vinny wanted to do. He tried to throw a grenade through the vents to FaZe. He ended up hitting it and banking it straight off into himself. Not sure if he took damage. Be surprised if he did. No, he didn't. He got out of there alive. But as the clock ticks down, pressure starts to build here and now. FlipSid. Another standard push. FaZe controlling the vents. Bomb is just lingering around that sub-base entrance. And Vi is checking at the flank. No action just yet.
FaZe in the vents again, causing a real problem for Hemo Brave. Always putting that ever presence. And they've gone with the double stack again. Aim Green and Vinny going, peeking actually over on A site, looking towards that slope. And we can see at least that Dennis is there, that 7 is there, that Vise is there. And maybe it's going to be another big A hit. They're going to collapse on this one. Hemo Brave in a good defensive position for it. Another jump into vents. Look at Snox, look at 7. Look at Vise, all looking to peek through. Zhao's the one that's being pressured. FaZe creeps his way through the vents. You can see on the X-ray there. Zhao's trying to back away. Vinny gets picked off by Snox. That down from the sniper nest. It opens things up as FaZe gets himself another shot towards Aim Green. But Maths is on the rotate, trying to push his way around, but he's just being decimated. And poor old Maths with it all to do. Grenade to the face, and Ryu Zhao in a 1v4. 8-1 is going to be a massive score if Ryu Zhao can't pull off something magnificent here.
Well, it's going to be difficult. He's found one, but the time is ticking. For me, he can pick up all 3 kills. That diffuser's not got enough time, and he can't find another kill.
Well, this is not what I expected.
No,
I expected this to be much closer. Hemo Brave have been shut down hard by FlipSid on the attacking side there. And honestly, it's not been anyone in particular. Sure, FaZe got 12 kills, 5 deaths. But overall, you just look at it, it's been a solid team performance from FlipSid, and that's something they brought to the pack. From Hemo Brave, generally when you see them winning these games, it was about somebody getting a triple, somebody getting 4 kills. They haven't had it. There's the car referee having a grand job, clearly very bored in there. I don't know what he's refereeing, but 8-1. 8-1 on attack. Now we're moving on to defense. Generally, this is a pretty solid defensive side map. And when you think of it, the amount of times that we went down to 2v2s or a 1v3, as you said with FaZe, you know, things that should have gone Hemo Brave's way just didn't. Here we go, though. Aggressive stuff immediately, and that's a very good start for Vinny as he gets a quick double.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, where's Vinny? Where's the day 1 Vinny? We've not seen him. Where's the day 1 Aim Green? Not here. Maybe this is the change in what we need. They've flipped the sides literally, no pun intended here, but FlipSid are 2 men down. already on the defense and pushing out. That's not going to help anyone. Dennis is now a 2 versus 5. They can push, they can rush, they put the pressure on. And there's one player, which isn't 7. That's all I know. It's number 2 on your screens. Has gone all the way back. It's Snox to A. And a clever rotate coming in from the Brazilians here. You could find them in B very quickly.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick up more, but Snox is the last man standing now. He's going to have to go for the ace in round 1, which I don't think is going to happen, I'm going to be honest. Hemo Brave looking like they started off exactly as they needed to. There's Rayo's out finding Snox. And now we see the telltale fist bumps. And this is what they need. They need to pump themselves up. That was a very concerned look on, I think it was Aim Green's face, wasn't it? Or Vinny's face, rather, sorry. I can't remember who it was, actually. We just saw it flashed up briefly. But he looked concerned.
Well, they should be. 8-2 down, a lot of work to do. 2 rounds away from being knocked out. Of course, this being a quarter-final. One team will book themselves a spot in the semi-final, and a good one to say the least. They'll be in the money. They'll be looking forward. However, peeking round. Oh!
Zhao comes out on top.
I don't know how that really worked out. FaZe had the timing. He saw the elbow peek around, but fair play. Zhao picks off FaZe.
And that's the start they need. It's again, another aggressive start. Working out well, as you say. Often would have thought FaZe would have come out on top there, but no. And the big man going down, the man that already got himself a 1v3, gets himself a big kill. Snox. It's a little peek around the side there. Finds Ryo Zhao, doesn't manage to land the shot, and Snox takes a lot of damage. And has to step away, but there's 3 members stacking up. So Vice is about to get very busy over on the B site. He's going to be in a world of hurt in a moment as Hemo Brave start to push his position.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult for him to hold, no matter if you're in the better spot. 3 of those players come around the door. It's going to be very, very much a difficult task, and here we go. Into the entrance, Vinny leading the squad, and he's actually opted not to go up top. The pre-fire comes in, and Vice takes him down. Now with a 4v4, Dennis gets one on the board as well, and this is bad news. Dennis finds a second, and 7 does get traded out, but look at this, flying around, Vice from absolutely nowhere. Dennis comes in for the final kill.
Well, that's a round that Hemo Brave should not be losing.
Yeah,
they pressured Vice's position, and he called for the rotate, and they came in almost perfect fashion. It wasn't just a case of headless chicken run towards B site. They came in slowly but surely. Vinny comes in, but it's a 1-for-1 trade as FaZe takes him down. Zhao does get the kill onto Vice, and a little bit wild there as FaZe is caught out in the open. Not really sure what he was playing at there, but this round has to go to Hemo Brave. Dennis, the last man standing.
Well, Dennis, if you pull this one off, you deserve the win at 10-2. However, I'm not sure this is going to be too easy for you. The bomb should be going down at B shortly, and he's going to find Rise out around this corner. No, it's going to be Zhao. Location has been revealed. And Zhao, I've got to say, very, very nice snipe shot there. Well, it's another round, but you hear it in my voice. Is it enough? I mean, they need 7 back-to-back here. And it's
yeah, match point.
6, sorry.
Match point and Hemo Brave will be out after this. It's a bit of a kicker, I know. Best of 1, quarterfinals. We agree, but it is the way the rules play. Semi-finals, Beacon. And, of course, it's going to be a place versus RU Legends or
I can't even think of the team myself as well.
Yeah, why does the name escape me? Freedom Gaming. There we go. No, Pacific Wara. Freedom Gaming went out. Sorry, Pacific Wara. It was them. I knew they played each other.
I just saw it on the screen to my right as well. The whole Wara squad thumbing up and ready to go. I don't know why that slipped the mind, but anyway. We've not missed much here as all 10 players still battling it out.
Yeah, we're battling out with our own words at the moment. That's our little personal battle that we are losing. But FaZe is in a very aggressive position, as always, on the vents, and Aim Green may well be coming his direction. A little tease, a little tester maybe. Don't do it, Aim Green. Don't do it. Trust me, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there.
Aim Green.
Oh, he's going to do it. You know he is. He's like tentatively keeps going a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Zhao actually coming around the other side, though. Oh, he just switched the nade.
Banking that nade off the side, he spotted him, tried to put some damage in. Didn't connect, but the bullets do. Now the chase comes on. We saw what Zhao could do last time with that sniper. And that's very audacious. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill, but he does stay alive. Aim Green's going to make the first blood. And now a 4v5 difficult position for FlipSid as FaZe.
Yeah, that was Aim Green taking down FaZe in the vents, so he did it.
He did
I said don't do it, but he did it. And it worked out in his favour. Vice once again is about to get busy, though, as Hemo Brave decide to rotate towards the B site. Aim Green once again going to go into the vents. Well, Vice held them off last time around. He's actually pulled away. They feel it's A.
Yep.
If we can see the minimap, I can tell you 4 members of FlipSid have all pushed over to A side. Vice completely pulled away, and now he realizes, well, we're smoked out of B side, so that is control completely lost.
Yeah, that's not good awareness here coming from the FlipSid squad. But Vinny's low on health. This is doable. 35 seconds left on the clock, and they go as a squad. Vice, Dennis, Snox entering. They need to make some snip kills, and Snox is going to be that entry fragger, but they're just making damage. They're not picking up the actual kill. This is tentatively very, very difficult. Snox finds one. He finds the turn and burn. Vinny answers back, but he's so low on health. 3v3.
Vinny off the side there. They know that Aim Green they've got to deal with. They found Vinny. Aim Green and Ryu's out. He's already sticking the defuse. They have to catch him out there. He's sticking the defuse. Oh, he's got it. What a way to go. He sneaks the defuse in there, and FlipSid will take it 10-3. A dominant performance by the Europeans. They smashed it 8-1 on the attack, and well, that is a sickening way to finish the game. Stick in the defuse, would you believe it?
Well, I've got to say, Snox, fantastic. You didn't just pick up the one, but you turned and you did something which shouldn't be done. I've got to say, I don't know what
360 no scope.
God knows what it was, but it was disgusting and it shouldn't have happened. I'm not sure what that play was doing in the corner, but the handshakes go down and FlipSid not only progressed through, but so dominantly, 10-3. That is something I didn't expect. I thought we could be seeing an overtime. I thought we could be seeing some crazy things between these two squads. But I hate to say it, we didn't see